Alright, Kahalayim, Layahal Bashemi Hawashai, Bahasham Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there, to start from the bishops on down. And, respect is due. Because these men out here been telling you for the longest what's going to happen and what has been happening, and it's about to get worse. So just to recap, we still got ICE out there taking immigrants that haven't committed any crimes, and also citizens that look like immigrants. So that's pretty foul. Make no mistake, that is all based upon policies to get rid of illegal immigrants. That's what they say, right? So if you take a look, he's going across the board. Remember that airplane where he sent those Hindus packing? Maybe he didn't. Who knows? But that's one. And two, the economy isn't all that great. If you got a job, the water to you, how about Shimmy Hawashai? Because, it's all on his time. I just think it's hilarious. The parts where we struggle in, like, it really has us focused on the actual struggle. Like, man, I don't know why this, I don't know why that. But there's a way to get out of it. And sometimes it takes a while. But most human beings don't like to do stuff like that. And it starts with self-reflecting. So you have to look not just at yourself through a mirror, but through a sort of like you're judging yourself. Like, would you expect this from somebody to treat you the way you're treating them? So of course the Lord said, treat others as you would like to be treated, right? Basic stuff. And a lot of people abide by that. But what if you feel like something's coming down, and they're not respecting you, or they're not treating you the way you want to be treated? Well, that'll throw you off your game, so to say. That'll mess you up, really. And when stuff like that messes you up, it's hard to recover. Because if you do reflect, you'll say, I need to do this, I need to do that, and you'll do the things that you need to do. And then on the Lord's time, He'll make everything right, or correct it, or make it better. But He'll shake you up first. So one of the things that you can be is grateful. Like, keep saying the name. Like, if you have there's 7 days in the week. If you have at least one day off, and you can get with the brother, go out to camp. But even if you're alone and you go out to camp, you gotta be out there, because not only are you telling people what's going on, you're seeing it go on. So whenever you see something crazy, and I'm not saying that we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, but we're in the time of Jacob's trouble. So one of the things that you can do is observe, right? And what do you do by observing? Well, the first thing you'll do is, something's not right. Like when you're driving down a road and it says detour or road closed, immediately you get an alarm in your head, and you start saying, well, I gotta find a different road, and the time gets critical because you're driving and you don't have time to stop and look at a map or get your phone out, which most of you people do, and look for the things that you need to look for. But it's sometimes it will tell you, like, okay, there's a traffic jam over here, there's an alternate road over there. But that's if your signal's good, right? So if your signal is good, like you can basically, what's it called, go stream. They say it's a stream, right? Stream because it continues. Like it's a stream. Is a stream of water interrupted? No, because then if it gets interrupted, it becomes a drop of water or a drip. It has to constantly flow. Then it'll be a stream. And it's talking about, like the way you see things. Like you see a house, and then you think, okay, somebody must live in there. Well, the Lord sees your house. Your house is your body, and your body has an alarm. It has what's it called? A home security system. Pretty cool, huh? You got a home security system, man. What does that home security system come with? It comes with hyper sensitivity, which means that when people are talking to you, you notice what they're saying, and then you immediately take a defense. Well, your body does the same thing. Your body is a vibration, and if there's a negative vibration, you don't notice it. See how nobody noticed that homeless man right there? Like, he's just on a different vibe. But if you're not, if your vibe monitor is not on, like the pineal gland is not clean, you won't be able to continue to stream, right? It'll be interrupted. You'll be like, oh man, I got slow internet. And then you won't get a signal. So a lot of the time, people will let off a signal to alert you they're about to do something crazy. They're about to do something crazy. So, when somebody wants to fight you, they set off an alarm. Even when a woman is looking at you, that sets off an alarm, like, oh, somebody's looking at you. And then you're like, whoa, what's that? And then whatever signals come after that, most of the time you'll miss opportunity, But sometimes you'll get it. Not all the time, but sometimes. And the times that you do get it, when it does come to pass, you're like, fuck yeah, man, I'm excited about this opportunity. So right now, what would be an opportunity? Well, one thing that's happening for sure is the MOTB. So you look at the medical, whatever. You see the advances, and then you'll be like, oh shit, they're getting ready to do something. So you best believe they're getting ready to do something. All these businesses are closed. And look at the grocery store right here. That one's closed. This was closed, and then the grocery store's right there. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Stay alert.